What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from MTGHeadQuarters.com, and I've got an extremely special booster box for you today. My good friend Jameson, who has moved on to a different card shop. This one is now called Full Grip Games, and I'm going to link their Facebook page in the description below. If you could check them out and give their Facebook page a like and drop a comment and let them know that the HQ crew loves them, that would be amazing. It'll take 1 second, and maybe I can get him to send us some sweet giveaway stuff for later in the week. He sent up a box of Shards of Alara to celebrate their opening. And so what else would I do but, in fact, open the booster box? Now, Shards of Alara definitely has some interesting pull opportunities with a variety of planeswalkers. Things like Death Baron, obviously Elspeth Knight Errant, which was reprinted in the modern dual deck. We have Master of Ethereum, Sarkhan Vol, Ajani Vengeant, Ranger of Eos. I don't want to dwell too much on price anymore these days. I know it's grading, so let's get right into it. I'm not sure I've opened a full booster box of Shards before, so this is definitely new for me, and I hope you guys enjoy the experience. Thanks again, Jameson. You guys can just pop open that Facebook page in the opposite window and hit that like button while I'm pulling these packs out. Hopefully it will help entice some spicy pulls. We are deep in the throes of Eldritch Moon spoilers right now, so it makes sense that I would, of course, open Shards of Alara. Let's get right to it. I'll go kind of slowly through the comments, at least for a little while. We have Naya Charm, solid clan. Esper Battle Mage, Exuberant Firestoker, and Crucible of Fire. 4 mana. Dragons you control get +3/+3. So that seems like a pretty spicy card in a dragon deck. I continue to experiment with my setup here, try and find the correct balance of workspace and film space, because they kind of have to be in the same area for me. Scavenger Drake, Rox Charger, Sangrite Surge, and a Hell's Thunder. 3 mana, 4/4 flying. Haster seems pretty good, I would have to say. I suppose you could be the judge of that. Pack number 3. I don't really have anything that I'm like really wanting to open. I'm just trying to kind of experience this. I think I opened some of the foil only packs at one point on this channel. Do you guys remember that? Filigree Sages, Behemoth's Herald, Rockcaster Platoon, and a Gatherer Specimens. Very cool art. Not sure I'd mess with that owl. Just doesn't seem like a great idea. In terms of birds that I would fight in a street fight, like straight up street fight, no weapons, I think I would pass on the owl with like muscles on its head. I think I would just keep my head down, look the other way. I definitely miss the 3-color draft format. Woolly Thoctor, Seaside Citadel, Topan Ascetic, and Cilium Godspeaker. Still no foils yet, but that's okay. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I'm sure you guys are already racing to correct my terrible pronunciation. We have a Rox Warmonk, Scavenger Drake, Ethereum Astrolabe. I think this has got a foil in it. We have Covenant of Mines. Nope, no foil. I don't know why I keep thinking, oh, because, well, maybe it's the tip card that's throwing me off. I'm not sure. So I hope you guys are enjoying this week. I've got some really cool content planned. Full Grip also sent a box of Urza's Saga, Jun Charm, Angelic Benediction, Sphinx's Herald, and Knight Captain of Eos. Night Captain, till the night closes in. Isn't that how it goes? Yeah, so I think we'll do the Urza's Saga box at 2,500 likes on this video. And then we can really get Full Grip established. They're going to be at a bunch of GPs buying. You can, I don't know, last time I saw Jameson, he was still rocking the colored mohawk, so you can find him again. If you see him at your next GP, at least stop and say hi. I'll let him know that MTG headquarters appreciates him. Whoa. Violent Ultimatum. Now this is a spicy looking card. Double black, triple red, double green. Destroy 3 target permanents. Oh, we have a foil obelisk of Bant. For debt fixing dough. Debt fixing dough. So I continue to try and improve your guys' and gals experience out there. So we've got the on-screen stuff working pretty smoothly now. I've worked on the audio this week. Bant Battle Mage, Sphinx's Herald, Algae Gariel. Ooh, our first mythic. Mael the Anima. Beautiful art, too. Mael. 3 mana, 2/3. Legendary Elf. Imagine Commander favorite. Ooh, and we have a foil sprouting Thurnax. Foils in the set look great. So I took some of the gracious Patreon funds, and I was thinking about soundproofing and doing all sorts of different stuff, but it didn't seem cost effective to really move into... I have a small room down here as well that's kind of studded out for a future bathroom, but I could turn it into more of a soundproof studio, but it would be very hot. Plus, this is also my work desk where I work all day long. Firefield Ogre, Jun Battlemage, Kiss of Amisha, and another back-to-back mythics, Hellkite Overlord. Holy cats. That is a beefy card. 8/8 flying trample haste. Gets fire breathing and you can regenerate it. Yeah. Seems pretty good. I mean, it's obviously 8 mana, so I mean, it's not practical, but if you can cast it, it's pretty insane. I've had a house guest the last month or so, so I'm just getting back into my regular schedule. I was in New York last week, and now he went home this morning, so you should see me streaming more regularly as well at twitch.tv/MTGHeadQuarters. Woolly Thuktar, Arcane Sanctum, Dragon's Herald, and Quietus Spike. Yeah, you just cram that right into their head, and they quiet down. And we have a foil Lush Growth. As always with these older sets, there's usually a couple of random foils that are really spendy. And I'm not great at memorizing them, but I do go back through later, or usually you guys let me know in the comments, which is super helpful. I overlooked a $17 dragon token in Eternal Masters, but thanks to a comment, I went back and found it. Naya Battle Mage, Thought Cutter Agent, Angelic Benediction, and Mana Plasm. So we should have. I obviously haven't heard this video yet, but what I did is I spent some money on extension cables so I could move my tower further away. It seemed like the best bang for the buck, and then also I spent some time. Relic of Progenitus. Spent some time trying to dial it in a little bit better. Metallurgian, Topan Ascetic, Jehessian Infiltrator, and Predator Dragon. Oh, and we have a foil rare, Covenant of Minds. We'll see how she does. Ooh, all right, nice job. I was thinking I was going to have a problem with that foil because it was kind of hard to read. Still awaiting at first Planeswalker, but we're 2 mythics in, so I don't know. So how is... I imagine drafting during this block was pretty awesome. Was it? Sprouting Thurnax, Sigiled Paladin, Scourge Devil, and Keeper of Progenitus. I kind of like just throwing it up on the screen. I think it'll speed these videos up a little bit so I don't have to read every rare to you. You can kind of read it while I'm thumbing through the other cards. Bant Charm, Fate Stitcher, Dawnray Archer, and there we go. There's an Elspeth Knight Errant. Spicy. Oh, so spicy. Oh, and we have a foil Drum Hunter. This was the Elspeth, I believe, that was reprinted in the Modern Event deck. That Modern Event deck turned out to be a pretty good spec. If you know, stores couldn't sell them, but now they're kind of creeping back up there. It'll be cool to have some shards back in my collection, too, at least if temporarily. Blood Cultist. Skeleton Eyes. I love that. That is just cool. Kiss of Amisha. And Broodmate Dragon. Wait, zombie token. What do you guys think about the double-sided tokens we're dealing with now in... The double-sided tokens in Eldritch Moon. More Eldrazi I'm seeing, too. I don't know. People are going to be a little nervous about that, I think. Crumbling Necropolis. Drum Hunter. Grixis Battle Mage. And Cruel Ultimatum. Solid card. I know this is an awesome card. Target opponent sacrifices a creature, discards 3 cards, then loses 5 life. You return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Draw 3 cards, then gain 5 life. Of course, being able to cast it is the cruelest part of the Cruel Ultimatum. But if you happen to be able to cast it, you can definitely ruin someone's day. Figuratively speaking. I'm working on the latest Wanderlust, too. I think I'm working on either Shame or Being a Sore Loser. Shame is a powerful thing. It affected me not that long ago. Tower Gargoyle. Sangrite Surge. Ethereum Astrolabe. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Sorry, guys. Give me a break. Sharding Sphinx. Sharding Sphinx. Ha! Come on. Don't walk under the Sharding Sphinx, folks. You know what I mean. It's just not a safe place to be. You know, for poop reasons. Because, you know, sharding. You know. Tide Hollow Skeller. Solid card, too. Fleshbag Marauder. Love this art. Angel's Herald. And we have a Skill Borrower. We've had a lot of blue artifact creatures, huh? Seems like a disproportionate amount. Hard to say. This is the first set in the Shards block. And definitely fun. Crumbling Necropolis. Behemoth's Herald. Corpse Connoisseur. That's awesome. And Cunning Lethmancer. 3 mana 2/2 at the beginning of your upkeep. Each player discards a card. It seems fun. Kind of just what, you know, a Lethmancer wants to do in general. I mean, I happen to know 3 or 4 of them. That's what they like to do. They like to make you discard cards. And it's kind of like what they do. Like, they get their lunch pail in the morning, and then they just, all day, they need to make people discard cards. Tower Gargoyle. Skeletonize. Thunder Thrash Elder. An Invincible Hymn. So many, so expensive cards. So expensive. Mana costs much science. Sorry if I sound a little under the weather. I had, every time I travel, I turn the stupid air on the airplane right on my face, and then I get sick. And this whole week I've just been incredibly sick. Blood Cultist. Jund Charm. Sunseed Nurturer. And Milecloth. I think that's kind of why I've been kind of crabby on social media too. I don't have any time for baloney. But if you guys have time for baloney, you should follow me at MTGHeadQuarters. I tweet about all sorts of stuff, not just Magic stuff. Probably tweet about too much non-Magic stuff, to be honest. Sprouting Theranax. That's why I created my own Twitter, so I could start to move some of that over. Esper Battle Mage. Rockcaster Platoon. And Archdemon of Unks. Unks. Ooh, a foil Agony Warp. Solid card. Versatile. Versatile, as they say in Nowhere. Only so far 1 Planeswalker, but we've opened 2 other Mythics, so I'm not sure we're going to see it anymore, but certainly a Johnny would be a cool one to open. Naya Battle Mage. Necrogenesis. Swerve. Get your swerve on. And Vicious Shadows. Get your swerve. Hey, get Swifty. Oh, wait, that's Swift. Sorry, if we get a Swift card, I'll sing Get Swifty. Although, it's kind of... I don't know if it's PG. Although my channel really isn't PG. All these Relics of Progenitus would have been... Sans reprint would have been pretty spicy. Savage Lands, Scourge Devil, Thought Cutter Agent, Battle Grace Angel. And I'm sure there's like a $4 comment I'm missing. Save yourself time and don't get upset. I will go through all these later. Usually I like to go through them and sort them after I do the filming. That's when I really enjoy it. I go and read through all the cards and look at all the art a little bit closer. Jund Battle Mage, Fleshbag Marauder. I need a print of that. Demon's Herald, and Brilliant Ultimatum. Mana so much cost mana. If you know what I mean. Jelly Bean. If you know what I mean, jelly bean. onto the floor. Man, I'm sweating. I had to take a bunch of cold medicine so I wasn't just oozing snot out of my nose while I shot this for you guys. And now it's making me sweat like crazy. The Ambusher, Savage Lands, Exuberant Firestoker, and the Gather Specimens Fear Owl. The Owl of Your Nightmares. It's not like, it's definitely not the kind of owl that would like bring you a happy letter to go to Hogwarts, you know? It's the type of owl that would tear your eyes out. Grixis Charm. Bant Battle Mage. Grixis Battle Mage. Ooze Garden. Yeah, one of the biggest bummers of not playing during this block is that the, like, Bant, Grixis, Naya, all this stuff was not ingrained in me like it is for a lot of players. So for a lot of times when people are just say like Bant, I have to really think about what colors that is a lot of times. Ambusher. Well, I think we have a foil. Angel's Herald. Mighty Emergence. And Hell's Thunder. And Hell's Thunder's coming with me. Wait, that's not right. Any chance even loosely I can mention Tombstone, I will. Knight of the Skyward Eye. Come on, Knight Errant. So thanks again, Full Grip Games. If you get a second, the link will be in the description below. Just pop over and drop a like on his Facebook page. Let him know that the HQ crew says thanks for sharing this cool box with us. Rock's Charger. Bant Charm. Puppet Conjurer. And Sigil of Distinction. Jungle Shrine. These are really cool. These would look cool in full art. Our extended art versions. Esper Charm. Protomatter Powder. And another mythic. Crash the Bloodbraided. So that is our fourth mythic. I would imagine that that may be it for us. But with 6 packs to go, you never know. Not that opening a Crush isn't bad. Or not that it's bad, I mean. Happy to. Another legendary creature. Those are nice Oblivion Rings. Those are probably a few bucks. A lot of people are like, get pissed off when I don't mention a $1 card or a $2 card or something like that. Let me explain that to you in a second. Tide Hollow Sculler. Infest. Awesome. Corpse Connoisseur. Another mythic. That's 5 mythics. Rafik of the Many. Rafik. That's crazy. It's just that, like, they often go into my MTG headquarters packs, and I should have some of those done after. I'm gonna wait till after Eldritch Moon so I could have better card variety for you all. So it'll be like Eternal Masters, Eldritch Moon, and Shards of Alara and Urza Saga and all this stuff that I've opened recently. But it's like, what do you do with a $1 card or a $2 card? I mean, you can't sell it because it costs me $2 to ship anything. My local game store doesn't want to buy it, and so it just kind of sits. So unless you go to GPs or stuff like that, it's kind of hard to get that $1 or $2 out of them. Esper Charm. So that's why they're fine to be collected, you know. Stoic Angel. So pretty. So pretty. We have a Foil Island. So it's not like I don't value the $1 or 2 cards. It's just, it's hard to, like, they only have that value in like a bundle trade scenario or if you actually need them, you know? Bull Cerodon. Drum Hunter. Gosh, you think I pronounced that right. I've opened a million of them. Jehessian Infiltrator. And then Ad Nauseam. All right, that's a nice pull. This art is just beautiful, too. And we have a foil Crumbling Necropolis. That might be on some people's wants lists. EDH players, certainly. Foil Tricolor Land. That just looks amazing, too, in foil. That's crazy. Lots of stuff in store for you guys this week, so hopefully you're ready for it. Fate Stitcher. Drawn Ray Archer. Algae Curiel. Goblin Assault. All right, last reminder, Facebook link in the description. Let's see if we can get the guy like 1,000 likes or something. He's been a long-time supporter of the channel, whether through his old job or his new one, so I appreciate that, and he helps send interesting stuff like this for me to share with you guys. Rackside Elemental, Infest, Proto-Matter Powder, and a Vein Drinker. Wow. I'm in love. Alright, maybe not. I don't know. Am I in love, guys? Let me know. I think I am. I might be. Alright, last pack. So if you guys want to get to the Urza Saga box this week, make sure you crush that like button below. And if you skipped all the way to this, make sure you still crush that like button below. And make sure you check out Full Grip Games. Maybe we can get enough good feelings sent their way. They'll keep sending us some interesting stuff like this. Firefield Ogre, although I doubt he could continue with a box of shards and Urza Saga. Bull Ceradon. Schwerve. And Violent Ultimatum is our last rare. Those ultimatums are all just so beautiful, too. And we have a foil Skeletal Cathari. All right. That is the Shards of Alara booster box. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll kind of scroll through them. We have a lot of mythics. 1 mythic, 2 mythics. Not that that means anything, you know, in terms of price or anything. But Elspeth is a good pull. I know that with certainty. We got Hellkite Overlord, Mael, many mythics. Such good, very good pull. Thanks for watching this video. We'll talk to you again real soon. What's up, and thanks for watching this video. I produce all different kinds of content, so if you haven't yet, click on my face to subscribe. If you want to watch more videos, I've got some sweet playlists, including this one, where I open up every fat pack ever created. I've also got this one over here, where I open just about anything vintage and old and expensive for your enjoyment. And all this is made possible by the awesome backers at our Patreon, which is linked in the description of every video. Hop on over there, check it out, see if it's something you might want to consider. If not, sit back, enjoy, and I'll still love you.